Welcome folks to a brand new series. We're doing the Black Cats Sunderland save. It's the climb from Division 1. We're going to try and get ourselves back to the Premiership where they have been, I'd say missed. They've taken a little bit of a dive over this past season. They are in the hunt for promotion, so maybe we can try and get to the Premiership before they actually do in real life, shall we? But yeah, Sunderland are one of them teams where that you feel that they should be higher than what they actually are. I'm going to kick off with the first episode where we'll just go through the team, have a look at the financials and everything else like that, and then it'll be up to you to tell me who you want in the team and who I ought to try and get. I'm not going to do anything for a few days or up to a week, so you do have your chance to get your comments in. This series is going to be like probably once or twice a week. It's going to run alongside my FC United save, that one being the road to glory all the way up to the Premiership, and try and do them a world of good. But this one's all about Sunderland. We want them to get back to the Premiership, and we're going to hopefully do it in the shortest time possible and give them a little bit of success along the way. So let's jump into matters. Sunderland have appointed the new manager of Ilson Kata as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised, all that blah blah, but I have been given a 2-year deal worth $8,000 a week. It doesn't sound a lot, does it? Okay, straight into the next matters then. So the club history: they've won the Barclays Premier League, which they haven't. It's the first division, I guess it was back in the day. 5 times, 6 times even. Is that the FA Cup twice in 1973 and 37 actually? That's a little bit weird. Sky Bet Championship, they've won it 5 times. League 1, 88 once, and the Shield 36. So there's we'll try and bring a little bit of glory back to this club as well. And capacity 48 to 49,000. Academy of Light, superb training facilities, good youth facilities, and youth recruitment as well. Director of Football Michael Robinson, and assistant manager parking as well. Right, okay, let's move along. That's their adopter formation. It's pretty similar to the Newcastle one. That's not a formation I am a fan of and possibly won't be using, but we'll see what we can work with. Loan obligations: Dion Anderson and Lee Connolly. This is the vision that they are outlining. Play attacking football, play possession football, develop players using the youth system, work within the budget, which is probably a requirement of every club so far. And League 1, reach the playoffs the minimum, reach the FA Cup 3rd round and the Carabao Cup 2nd round minimum. So they are bothered about the Carabao Cup. If they could win it, I suppose they'll take it. I suppose any club will take it at this present moment in time. And they're looking to sell the club. That's nice. We've only just got here. History have with all competitions, so let's do domestic and let's see exactly what's been happening. They finished 8th in League 1 last year, 5th this season before, so they dropped off ever so slightly. They got relegated for the Championship. They were in the Premiership, as we know, in 16-17, and then they have just dropped down quite dramatically. But when they finished 5th, they only lost 5 games. That's pretty damn good. Just when you think they're going to try and get themselves back up to League 2, back up to the Championship, they must have failed in the playoffs, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, they have taken a little bit of a drop. I mean, they were getting worse and worse every season, down the bottom half of the Premier League, and then inevitably getting relegated. So let's have a look at finances, see what we have got to work with. We've got 6 million in the bank. We've got 500,000 to spend. It's not an awful lot, but this is where you guys come in. What sort of players do you want to see in the club? And more effectively, is that enough money? Squad, let's go by position. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go by value first. So the most valuable player is Bailey Wright by some considerable margin, actually. He's 27 years old, Australian, and he's a right back or centre defence. He looks pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan of long throws, so we're going to try and incorporate that. And he can't long throw, sort of ish. He can, but he's got good jumping reach and he's very good heading. We'll probably have him in the centre. But do we? I mean, he's on loan and they've got him on a free, so that's even better as well. The next one, guys, Aidan O'Brien, 26 years old. Again, looks pretty decent. I don't understand why they're struggling, to be fair. He can play up front as well, which is nice, good finishing. He's only just come to the club as well. Dion Anderson. Let's have a look at the wages first of all. 60. Wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it? Just out of interest, what is their wages? 177,000. So they are underneath the wages. So as we go through these players, let me know in the comments below who you want to see gone, and if there's any players that you want to see coming in. Nothing ridiculous like Ronaldo, obviously, because I don't think he'd come anyway. But you know, but there are some players that we could look to move on. But 16,000 for Aidan O'Brien. I'm assuming he's been here for quite a while. He has on loan. Went to Charlton on loan. He's done reasonably well, actually. To be fair, he is 34 years old, coming probably to the end of his career, actually. To be honest. But on the left hand side, he's still got it though. He can still run, and he can cross the ball pretty neatly as well. So I'm not sure who to get rid of, who not to get rid of. I mean, £16,000 a week, it seems very, very excessive. But when you think of everybody else, Grant Ledbetter in the midfield, wow, it doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, 2 seasons, 15 games. He's been with us for a while, actually. Been with Sunderland for a bit. Went to Ipswich on 2 million, then they got him back after he's had a stint in Middlesbrough as well. So he stayed in the top divisions, but he finally dropped down a peg down to League One. But again, 34 years old, another aging player towards the end of his career. Will Grigg. Definitely hang on to this chap. I'm sure he's got I mean, he had a very good season with Wigan and MK Dons, a good season there, and then he hasn't really been involved much, really. 5 goals, 20 goals. I'm sure we can get something out of him, I guess. Goalkeepers, there's 2. Lee Burge, he doesn't look too bad, actually. He's got a good aerial reach. 27 years old. How well has he done? 5 games. He hasn't conceded a goal, apparently, ever. Wow, maybe we should play him. Remy Matthews in goal as well, 26 years old. Probably not as good as if we do a quick comparison with Lee, and it looks like Matthews is a little bit better, actually, apart from speed, but that doesn't really matter. And he's younger as well, only by a year, but he is younger, and I think Matthews seems a little bit better, but more experience through Lee Bird. So again, let me know in the comments what sort of players we should be playing as well. Bailey Wright, we did have a look at him and he looks pretty decent as well. Tom Flanagan, that's not too bad. And yeah, very nice. Jordan Willis, very, very decent at the back as well. Physicals look very nice. Good heading abilities. He's got a good work rate. All you want in a defender. Been with the season so far from Coventry. Zimajli, if that's how you spell it, or Arbinet. But he looks very decent, actually. Strength and balance looks very, very nice indeed. Not so much speedy, but he has got that heading ability, which is quite good, and work rate, which isn't too bad. But he's got good bravery and anticipation. He's very aggressive. That's probably what you want at the back as well. Dion Anderson, that we have got on loan apparently. So 20-year-old right back. Probably look to bring him in. 300,000 seems a little bit too much when you think we've only got 500,000 to spend. We've got Conor McLaughlin. Again, they love their right backs. I mean, can he play on either? He can play on the left hand side, which is quite good as well. And he is right footed. And he likes to get forward whenever possible. So wing back option is probably looking okay at the minute. Luke O'Nien or Neen. Again, wing back. We can play him in midfield and possibly at right back as well. We've got a lot of right backs. So do we look to move on a few right backs? Because it seems to be overwhelming in there. Callum McFadzean or Fadzine. Left. We're going to the left hand side there, so that doesn't look too bad at all. And we're going to get Denver Hume, another left back. Nice. You can play wing back as well, which is why are we using that formation, I guess. Ledbetter. He looks pretty decent, actually. 34 years old. He's still got it. He's losing his pace and acceleration, I guess. But he's been for... again, this is the same person, isn't it? We've already gone through that one. Dobson. Again, the centre. He can play cam role. So do we go for 2 wingers? Have a defensive midfielder? Or do we play the wing backs? Let me know in the comments. Scowen. Against midfielder, they look pretty good. He's 27 years old. Probably the experienced players that we do need. If we can bring in some younger, top quality players, then I'm all for it. Lyndon Gooch, very nice on the wing. He can run and he can cross the ball apparently as well. Even better, he can play cam as well if need be. Very nice indeed. Max Power, 27 years old, centre midfield, lovely stuff. He can play cam, he can play DM as well, and he can play midfield on the right. It's going to be kind of tough to decide what sort of formation we are going to use, but we'll have a look at that in just a second. Mcguire, we've just taken a look at. I'm just intrigued. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Who else we got? We got Chris Mcguire, 31 years old. Doesn't look too bad. He's still got a little bit of pace and acceleration, not too much. He's very good at taking penalties apparently, but he can play in cam role as well, which is nice. Very nicely rounded. What's his history? He can score goals. Wow, he's scored a fair few for Sunderland so far. 18 and 68. Aidan O'Brien, is that what we just looked at? 26 years old. Seems alright on the left hand side, so him and Mcguire are sharing it a few, but yeah, 37 goals in 213 so far. Jack Diamond, well, he can play either side, but to be perfectly honest, 20 years old, you think he'll, well, he might improve, hopefully. Danny Graham, good old Danny Graham. And from Blackburn, he's been with Sunderland, Wolves, Watford, Swansea. He's been around, hasn't he? Good old Danny Graham. But you know what? He has been putting it away, so maybe, just maybe, he may get that one chance and do us a job. He's going to have his second spell with Sunderland. 1 goal in 37 previously, 52 and 176 for Blackburn, and now he comes back, and I tell you what, he doesn't look too bad at all. Penalty taken superb, so he may yet get a chance, but unless you want to see him go, let me know in the comments. Charlie Wick, he's another forward. We need to get these forwards firing all cylinders, and of course we all know Will Grigg. It doesn't look too bad, 1 in 4 I guess, doesn't he? Team report, squad depth. And if we go through position overview, what have we got? So we've got 2 good goalkeepers, so we could do with a decent goalkeeper then, a great goalkeeper. Through the middle we're fine, with a cam, midfielders and defenders. We've got 3 great defenders. Wing backs, tell you what, we're not too bad. So we could play with a DM with 2 wingers and a forward. Or we could play one with a cam. We've got 2 great cams in there. And also we've got 2 great DMs as well. What do we do? Do we go diamond? But then we got wingers as well. So we have to use wingers. 4-2-4 doesn't really cut it because we've got 3 great midfielders apparently. I don't know, you choose. I think we could easily do a 4-1-2-2-1 or a 4-2-3-1. Or, I mean, there's various few formations we could use. We don't want to go a 4-4-2. I don't particularly want to use a DM one. But if that's the case, we can do. And definitely, I'm not keen on the 3 at the back with 2 wing backs. But if that's the way you want to see it played, then please let me know once again. But I think we've got pretty good depth in here. I'm not sure exactly who we want. I think we probably need a great left-sided wing back, possibly. We are overloaded, I think, a lot. Midfield, definitely. 2 average players, who are they? Josh Diamond and Scowen. Do we really want to keep them? We've got 1 wing back, Jack Diamond. So are these guys Hume, McLaughlin and Fazdeen? Hume and Fazdeen there, and the average one, Diamond. Again, Jack Diamond seems to play everywhere. Who's the 2 great? Mcguire and O'Brien. Nice. Okay, are they the 3 ones? Mcguire and O'Brien. Lovely. Strikers. Not bad at all. I'm not so sure. I mean, what is the formation? Is there a recommended? Recommended's the 4-4-2. I'm not so sure I want to play the 4-4-2. What about you? What do you think? Well, he's our assistant. He should be telling us what we're doing. I mean, we could do a 4-2-4 narrow. I mean, I'm all for that one. The 5-3-2. I'm not a fan of that, I have to say. But I tell you what, it does look very solid. It could work for us. We could get that to work. I mean, we could have 2 DMs with a cam. I mean, there's too much of a gap between the attacking and midfield, though, I must admit. But we could go for that one as well. A 3-5. I'm not a fan of that one either, but pack out the midfield. We may as well go 4-2-2-2-2, 4-4-2. So who they got? Will Grigg and Danny Graham. We could. I mean, I favour the 2 up front. I do like that combination. 4 at the back standard, but what do you want to do? Do you want to 4-2-3-1 it? I think that'd be quite nice. I do like the narrow, but if we've got midfield wingers on there, should we be utilising them? It could be a possibility that we could do that as well, but yeah, let me know in the comments what formation you want to see as well. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of players coming into the end of the contract as well. They've got another year to run. Some of these players probably want to move on. but we can have a look at them. But let me know again who you want to see in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have got to get out of this division. We have got the likes of Accrington, Wimbledon, Blackburn Rovers, Blackpool, Bristol Rovers, Burton, Charlton, Crewe, Doncaster, Fleetwood, Gillingham, Hull, Ipswich, Lincoln, MK Dons and Wimbledon in the same league. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Northampton, Oxford, Peterborough, Plymouth, Portsmouth, Rochdale, Shrewsbury, Swindon and Wigan, of course. Where are we predicted to finish in this table? Oh, second favourites to win the league, 72. Hull and Charlton have just been relegated alongside Wigan, who are expected to be relegated once again. But the newly promoted sides, Swindon, Crewe, Plymouth and Northampton, we'll keep them down there, thank you very much. And is there anybody here that we can bring that are any of our players? Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, Watson, no, he's not a Doty. I don't think he's any of ours either. No, none of them are ours. They've got a Dembele. Who's that? Wigan. Peterborough have got a Dembele. Wow, have we got a danger man? We've got Bailey Wright and Max Power. I thought Will Gregg might have been in there, but he hasn't. Let's have a quick look at our youth setup as well. What are we like in here? Embleton, attacking midfielder, and Feeney. Why are they not in the first team? He's injured, but I tell you what, I'm very tempted. If we're using a cam, we could potentially use him. So what I might do, again, what I'll say I'll do, we could move into the senior side. And Morgan Feeney as well at the back. 6'3", got good agility. Head in. Again, should we be taking advantage of players like this? I think so. We'll move into the senior club, see what they're like when it comes to the friendlies. What else have we got? Under 18s. Is there any fantastic players in there have we got to look forward to? Nothing just yet, I guess. And youth candidates we know nothing about at the moment. But yeah, got a lot of potential with some Kim Poiko as well. Great potential there. Dan Neal, another young midfielder coming through the... Wow, he looks pretty damn good, doesn't he? It's all over to you then, guys. Let me know what you think, where we need to go, who we need to get rid of, who do you want to see gone, who do you want to see come in. And bear in mind, we only have £500,000 to spend. We're starting from almost scratch, I guess. Scouting budget, we can move some of that scouting budget in here as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Or there may not be any. Maybe you want to see us go through the season with the players we actually got. In fact, have they made any transfers? I'm assuming they may have done so far. So they have made a lot of business coming into the season anyway. 1.6 million gone. So do we need to make any more, do you think? Morgan Feeney's from Everton. We should really be playing him, I think. There's a lot of players just coming in. Bailey Wright, he's only just come in. They're all on free as well, so we didn't spend a penny. So maybe we can do some more business like that. But if you're happy with the side that we got, do you think we should see where we fare with this season? We are expected to finish in the playoffs, I think it was. Reach the playoffs, so we've got to get the right side for that. And hopefully we'll have a few friendlies coming up. And our schedule so far, we've got a lot of friendlies. August, we're in July, right at the start. And yeah, I'm going to leave it to the friendlies. Well, we're going to leave it for a couple of days or a week. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in there, who you want to see gone. Until next time, guys, I'll leave it entirely up to you. If you're looking forward to this save, then please drop a like on there, subscribe to the channel as well, and click that notification button so you don't miss an episode. And I'll look forward to your comments and seeing the sort of people you want to come in and want to go. So until next time then, folks, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.